Hey, In Lak Ech. So, Angie recently texted me, called me, and told me to tell you guys if I can teach you guys how to do a smoky eye look for your next performance. So, if you guys don't know me, I'm Janissa, and I am Angie's niece, and I literally do makeup on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to teach you how to do a little tutorial on a really cute, simple, smoky eye with glitter. So stay tuned. So I am going to be explaining a lot of products to you guys and where you can get them and around their price range. So if you guys want, you guys can take out your phone and go to your notes and write down all these products that I'm going to show you guys and where you can get them and the prices, or you can write them down, whatever works for you. But I'm going to be telling you guys a lot of products, so please pay attention. So before you start your makeup, especially when you do like full glam, you always want to make sure that your skin is moisturized and you don't feel dry. You know, make sure like you're not dry anywhere, or like because then your makeup is going to be very cakey and you don't want that. Like you can see like your dry patches when you put on your foundation or concealer or whatnot. So what I use to moisturize my face is this Pond's cream. Everyone knows about this. I get mine at Target for like 10 bucks. I get like a big ass one for 10 bucks and it works perfectly. So I already put some on. Then after, I like to spray my face with this spray. It's like this facial spray that I get from Ulta. These mini ones I think cost like 5 bucks or 7 bucks if I'm not mistaken. But it's a facial spray and it comes with aloe vera, cucumber, and green tea. And so I just spray and make sure I get everything in there. I love that. Then after, you want to prime your face before you put on any like foundation or any of that stuff. So the primer that I've been loving so far is this primer. I don't know how much it is because I did get it in like a subscription package that I have. So, but you can get any primer. Like there's primers like Fenty that you can get from Sephora, from Too Faced, a whole bunch of primers. Anything that says primer, like face primer, just put it on before you put your foundation. So I like to just squirt a couple, like this much. If you have a big face, put more. If you have a little face, put less. So I always tell people this. If you're going for a glittery or smarker, oh my gosh, darker look, like if you're going to use a lot of dark colors like blacks and browns and colors like that, you want to make sure that you do your eyes first, because if you put your foundation on and you just do your whole face, you're gonna do your eyes and all your eyeshadow fallout will land on your face that you already did, and then it will look really ugly. So you want to start off with your eyebrows and eyes first. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz to outline my brows. So it comes with a spoolie end to brush out your eyebrows. So you do that first. And then the other side comes with the actual like pen. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna fill in your eyebrows. Make sure you do them very lightly and not so thick. And I always like to start with the front and then work my way to the end of my brow. And if you want to make yourself a little arc, you can. I usually do that. Just do it very softly. Always think as your face as a canvas. You are painting and drawing whatever you want on it, okay? I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this you can get at Sephora or Ulta, and I think it's around $23, okay? And it's called the Brow Wiz, and I use shade Soft Brown. After that was just an outline, okay? Now you're gonna fill them in. I'm gonna take another Anastasia eyebrow brush. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was from 17 to 23 again. And then I'm going to take this eyebrow cream from Cella. This eyebrow cream. And it's in shade Toupee. And so this is actually really cool for beginners because it does come with like a brush. And then if you unscrew it from the bottom, that's where your cream is. So I only use the cream with my brush. So I just dip it in. And then you're just gonna fill in the rest, okay? So depending how thick your eyebrows are, if you have already thick full eyebrows, I would just say to just color them in very lightly. And if you have thin eyebrows like me and you don't have like a natural arc or nothing, you can always like outline one. Like sometimes I like to make sure I have a nice arch in my eyebrow because like your eye look would look a little bit more defined, especially if like you're a dancer. You want to make sure, you know, you be popping out there. So, and this side is to brush out any darkness that you think you have in your eyes. In your eyebrows. The next thing to make sure all your pelitos, aka your little hairs, stay put, is this Anastasia eyebrow gel, where you just go like this. You swipe once and you swipe again. And literally it's like a gel for your eyebrows, so all your hairs stay down. This is around $22, the eyebrow gel. And then the Cella, I don't know how much this is because I did get it in one of my subscriptions, but if you want, you can always look up the Cella eyebrow cream and get it. So the next step is your eyes. So try to find an eye primer that you can use. If not, you can always use like your concealer or anything. I usually don't really prime my eyes. I do use a little bit of concealer, but the concealer that I use is from NYX to prime my eyes. You can use any concealer, literally. Like I have one from LA Pro. These are like $5 at any drugstores. These are also $5, I think, or like $7. It's this NYX HD concealer, and what you do is you just put a little bit, and then you get like a small beauty blender and you just rub it in. And now your eyelids are primed. Alright, so now I'm going to start on my eye look, and the palette that I'm going to be using is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is around $38, I believe, on Morphe.com, and I love it because it does come in a whole bunch of shade ranges. So since we're going to do a smoky eye, I'm going to start off with a little defined brush like this. It's a blending brush. It's from Luxie and it's a precision blending brush. And you're going to start off with a little base coat, okay? So the base color that I'm going to do is this one. Just dip it in. Take out any fallout. and you just go right in and just kind of coat your eyes. Just the top of this right here I'm gonna do. And it's like a very, very light color. So this is basically a base that you're gonna have on your eyes, okay? You always want to start off with a base, so you can kind of see where you started. Because when you do eyeshadows, you always want to make sure you see all the colors. That's blending. Alright, I'm a little bit zoomed in so you guys can get a better look at what I'm doing. So the next one we're going to go in, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go in with this dark color. This one right here. I'm going to dip it in. Get a little mirror if you have to. And you're basically going to go on the first line of your eyelid crease. And you're just going to go back and forth on it. When you're doing this, try to like look up, like raise your forehead, so that way you can really get into your crease. Okay, so that's the second color that we used. It's very just like simple, you know? Very simple, because we're gonna use like simple colors and then we'll work our way to the darker colors eventually. Alright, so next I'm gonna take another brush like this. It's kind of like the one I used before. And now I'm gonna go in with like a brown. So I'm probably gonna use this one. Darker one now. And that one you're just gonna put on top again. Not on top, but like right below it. To work your way in. Always do it very softly. Very, very softly. It's gonna look like caquita at first, but it's gonna come together. Do the other side. So that's the third color. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this dark color. It's like kind of like black. No, I don't let it focus. So it's this one. Now when you do black, you really need to be careful because it can literally ruin your entire makeup look, okay? I'm gonna dip it in. I'm gonna take another angled brush like this. Dip it in, take out any fallout. And you're just gonna go on top of all this brown. And you're just gonna go on the corner. You can pat it down at first, you see that? And then work your way in. Oops, you see what I just did? You have to be very careful. Black can literally ruin your look if you don't do it right. So I am leaving room, you see right here where I'm leaving that room for the glitter that we're gonna use, okay? Then after that, you're gonna bring that shade down here to your lash line, and you're just gonna buff it out. Once you dip into black, you do accumulate a lot of eyeshadow powder onto your brush, so you don't need to go in 10,000 times. If you want, you can always fix your eye. It's gonna look weird because I don't have any foundation on or nothing, but don't worry about it, okay? Now you're gonna do the same thing that you did here with this eye. Remember, light strokes. Working your way in, working your way out. Raise your eyebrow. And you work your way in. It takes a lot of practice to do this, but you just need to practice. I'm not the perfect makeup artist, but if you are willing to learn, YouTube a lot of stuff. That's what I did. Okay, so now you have both eyes, those smoky looking. You can, or if you want, you can always go back and define your blending. Again, it's okay to leave empty spots like that because we are going to use glitter. And always buff it out on the bottom, always. You want to make sure you have that smoky look. Okay, we look a little crazy, but it's all good. I'm gonna get a brush that has nothing on it, no powder on it, and just blend everything, okay? That's what you're gonna do. It helps to like take away any like darkness spots anywhere. And it's okay if you have like, if you see underneath your eyes, it's okay to have like black stuff. It's all good in the hood. So a lot of my brushes are expensive because it does come with a bundle. I get them in a bundle, but you can get your brushes anywhere. I have a whole bunch of e.l.f. brushes that sell in CVS, Walgreens, any drugstore. Those are great as well. So the next thing, we're gonna add the glitter. So the glitter that I'm gonna use is from Stila. Comes like this. And this is about $34. But if you go to this website, I'm going to put like right here. You go to the website, they have a dupe for this. A dupe means that another company kind of copies another higher end company's products and they sell it for a cheaper price. So on that website, you can go buy anything on here. And it's really cheap, really cheap. Or if you want to go get the expensive stuff, you can. I get it at Ulta or Sephora. Or a second choice can be going to CVS or Walgreens and getting these two products. So this is loose glitter, and this is a glitter primer, glue basically. So what you do is you get like a very defined brush like this. It's very small, see it? And this is basically like a base. So what you do is you put some on your eyelid. I would recommend you putting it on your hand first. So what you do is you grab it. I'm not going to put it on my eyelid because I'm not going to use it. But you basically do this on your eyelid. Just make sure it's everywhere. It's clear, so it does like go away. Just remember where you put it. And then you open this up and be very careful because it's loose glitter like this. They have a lot of different ones. So what you do is you pour some glitter in your cap like this. You go in with the same brush, just dip it in, okay. And then you basically put on your glue on where you put your primer. See? So it sticks like this, doesn't fall or nothing. It just sticks on your eyelid perfectly fine. And these glitters go for like $5, and this is like another like $4 or $5 too. And you can get those at any drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, wherever. So now I'm gonna go in with this, and it comes like this. So all you do is you just brush it where you want it. So I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Okay, now you're gonna brush this onto your eyelid like this. Be very careful, very. That's like the first half. I'm gonna dip in more to get more. Okay. So don't crease up your eyelid. Let it open for a while because then you're gonna get all this shit that you just put on everywhere. Okay, after you aired it out, you are going to get the same brush that you used for the black, and you're going to just kind of fix up if you messed up on anything. Yeah, how your eyes would look like. It's just like a kind of like a, it's called a half crease cut. Oh my gosh, half crease cut. But this is kind of like a full lid kind of glitter shit. Alright, so now we're done with the eyes. Onto the face. Before you do your foundation, you can always get like a little wipey, a makeup wipe, not a regular wipey, and take out anything from underneath your eyes, like this black shadow. It comes right off. The foundation I'm going to be using is from L'Oreal, and it's a matte foundation. So you want to have a matte look when you're on stage. And I got this at CVS too. And it's about $17, I think. And you get a beauty blender. Make sure it's like wet. And what I like to do is I like to take a setting spray. I take the Morphe Setting Mist, and I just spray it like this. Just like that. Get it in, and I dip in. Put on your foundation. after you're done with your foundation, you're gonna go and... I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Sorry guys, that was my boyfriend. But after you go in with your foundation, you're gonna go in with your concealer. And the different concealers that you can use are, this is from LA Girl. This one's really cheap. I think it's about like $6. You can get it at Walgreens or CVS as well. There's also like from Fenty, Morphe, but I'm gonna use the Shape Tape concealer from Tarte. This one goes for about $20 something, but it's really good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna conceal all this. Down your nose, forehead, chin, and Cupid's bow. And with the same sponge that you did your foundation with, blended out your foundation, you can do the same with your concealer. So concealer just highlights all your areas that you should highlight. Like your tip of your forehead, the bridge of your nose. You're seeing highlighting it? That's concealer, that's what concealer does. Your chin, your Cupid's bow. Now, when you do your under eyes, you want to go very careful. And you don't want to put any inside your eyes. You just want to blend everything out. And go very, very gently underneath your eye. When you conceal, you basically brighten all the areas that you want to be popped out. And you definitely want your under eyes to be popped out, because then you don't want, you don't want your eye bags to be showing how tired you guys are. And then you can always raise it up over here, bring it down a notch to the other side. Doing makeup takes a lot of patience, so yeah, if you don't have patience, have someone do your makeup. You might look crazy and white like me, but don't worry, it's gonna get all settled in. Now if you like put some on your eye, or you put your eyeshadow for your eyeliner, don't worry, because you can always go back and fix it. So now we're gonna bake, and baking is basically when you put a powder to make your concealer like stay. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier. It's this mini one, the travel one, so it's good for you guys too. This is about $23 and you get it at Sephora. It's actually the best baking powder. It's called setting powder, but we say baking, but I say baking powder. Put a little bit on your lid. Go in with the same sponge. You dip it in, and you put it everywhere that you put your concealer. But I only put it under my eye bags, just so like none of those creases crease up. A lot of makeup artists just like put a gang of it, but I don't. I just like put it in. After you're done setting your under eyes where you put your concealer, you can go in with a black and fix your under eye, but do it very, very carefully so you won't get any of the black eyeshadow powder onto your skin. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this contour kit from Anastasia, and it's very helpful because it comes with like highlights and bronzers and contour. So I'm gonna go in with this medium one. They do come in different shades, so in case if any of you guys are kind of like darker and more tanner than others, they do come with a different tone. Get a little brush like this, fluffy brush, and go in. And we're gonna put it on. This yellow powder just makes your highlight, wherever you put your concealer, kind of glow more. After, I'm going to take this powder from MAC. It's called Studio Fix, and it's basically to just set all your face up, kind of define your color. Don't forget your neck. That's it for that. Next, we're gonna contour slash bronzer. I don't like using contour powder because it's a little bit too dark for me, and it looks like I have like a bruise, and you don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bronze up, and I'm gonna use this new Morphe bronzer. I got this at Ulta as well. I'm gonna take a angled brush like this, dip it in, and start on your cheekbones. Lightly strokes. Go in with some more. Now you're gonna go on your forehead. So when you bronze or contour, you want to do like a 3. 1, 2, and then your jawline is 3. You do the same thing on the other side. I like to bronze up a lot because I am very light skinned, so I like that bronzy golden look. Then I'm going to take a brush like this. I'm going to contour my nose. Contouring your nose makes your nose look smaller. Always remember that. So you start from the ridge of your brow bone coming down. The same with the other side. And then you just take it in like this. And you're done. This was about 30 bucks just in itself. But there are bronzers at drugstores that you can get for an affordable price. And it's still good quality makeup. Now, since you guys' uniforms are kind of like an orangey color, for your blush I would suggest you do like a kind of like a coral blush. So these would probably be my top 2 colors for your guys' outfit wear. So this is from Tarte. This is about $30 something, and this is from Note, and I got this off of a subscription. So I'm gonna go with this. Very coral looking color. It's very cute. You take another angled blush brush, dip it in, and you're gonna add your blush on top of your bronzer, just like that. And then add some on your forehead, and you work your way in. Now it's okay if it's like this, because at the end we're going to blend everything out. Now you're going to take just a brush that has no powder on it, and you're going to start blending everything, okay? So it won't look so crazy. You still want to make sure you have some stuff on, because you're going to be on stage and you want people to notice your makeup. So you blend out your neck. And for a more defined, like, crease bronzer blush moment, you can go in with your contour palette from Anastasia, and you can go in with even like a beauty blender that has no foundation and no product on it, and go in like this and go like this to kind of cut. It's kind of like to kind of make it look sharp in a way. Just gonna blend it in. See that? It's already. And then if you want, you can take the brush that you blended your face with and just blend it out. So before we finish with our eyes, I'm going to take this Fenty highlighter duo pack product. Comes in these shades. And I'm going to take a small brush like this, and you're just going to highlight your inner corner, okay? Just like this. So that way, like, your eye makeup can look kind of more, like, it pops out more. Just go back and forth like this. So you do this before you put any mascara on. Okay, you see it? Very cute. Very simple. This goes for around $30 something, and I got this one at Sephora. Next, you can go in with your mascara. Any mascara that you use is perfectly fine. I'm using this one from the Sephora brand. And you're just gonna coat your bottom lashes. Just like that. And then you're done with your eyes for now. Okay, now we're gonna highlight our brow bone. So you can, at this point, you can use any highlight that you have. I'm gonna use this one from Urban Decay, the Afterglow. And I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm gonna take an angled brush like this. And you're just gonna highlight your brow bone. See that? Very cute. Cute and simple. So basically, your brow bone is right where you put your eyeshadow, the darker eyeshadow. So now I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to use this highlight It's from Estate. I got it off a subscription too, but I love it because look at it. It's so super like this just looks really good on my skin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a brush like this one. It's a highlight brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray it with my Max Fix Plus. This was about like $12, I think. I got it at Ulta. You're just gonna spray it like this. Just gonna go like this. So by you spraying it, it helps your highlight pop more. So you're gonna dip it in. Make sure it's like covered with highlight, because you want to pop, girl. You want to highlight. You want to just Then you're gonna just look at that. You see that? That's the key to a highlight glow. Then I'm gonna put some on top of my eyebrow, work my way over here, and so your highlight goes, it's like bronzer, blush, highlight. Look over here. I'm gonna do the same for this side. And then after you're done with these two sides, I like to just highlight my nose, the tip of my nose, like this, my cupid's bow, this, and my chin, like this. And I grab my finger and I go at the bridge of my nose. I grab my brush and I blend it out. If you want more glow, you add more. Nothing wrong with that. I love highlights, my favorite thing. Then I'm gonna take the brush that I blended everything out with, and I'm just gonna blend my highlight out. That's the highlight step. So, since I have lash extensions, I'm not gonna put on lashes because I already have my lash extensions on, but I will teach you guys how to put your lashes. So, in the mail, I sent Angie some lashes for you girls, some stage lashes. So with these, you guys can just pop right on with some lash glue. And the lash glue that I recommend is this duo. They come in, I think, a blue one and a pink one, but either one works. It's just glue. And so I'm going to show you how to use them with my fake lashes that I have. So what you do is you get a pair of tweezers and you hold it like this, okay? Then you hold your lash and you put your glue on some plastic, okay, or somewhere where you just don't care for it. I actually have a lash applicator where I can hold my lashes. This is from Ardell. You can get it at any drugstore as well. Very affordable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the back of the tweezer. Shit. Just got glue all over my shirt. Make sure you're wearing clothes that you don't care for. Seriously. Okay. So add more glue because it fell. So you take the box and the back of the tweezer and you dip in, okay? Show you a very fast way to apply lash glue onto your lashes. Take the back of your tweezer and you literally like apply it just like this. Just like that. your lashes are glued up. So now you let it wait and sit out and dry out for about 20 seconds and you pop it right on. And that's how you put glue on your lashes. So the last and final step is putting on your lip gloss. So I'm gonna take a lip liner like this and line my lips up. You can get a really good lip liner from NYX at any drugstore. I don't really have big lips, so I'm not gonna outline my lips so dramatically. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take a NYX lipstick. It's like a very cool shade, like this. There you guys can also go to MAC and get another color that's literally the same color. It's called Toupee. And you're just gonna apply it on. This color is like a brownish, brown pink, I would say. So after you apply it on, it's a matte, so if you wanna just like add a gloss, I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. I'm just gonna add just like this, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna take my setting spray, spray my face up, and you are done. This setting spray is amazing. You need to go get it. You need to order it. There's an Ulta by you. Go get it. It's about 10 bucks only. And if you don't have an Ulta nearby you, go to morphe.com. But that was the look for you guys' performance, the little tutorial for you guys. If you guys want to learn more about makeup, you guys can follow me on my Instagram and subscribe to me on my YouTube, Janisa Beauty on YouTube. Go subscribe to me because I do post a lot of makeup videos that you guys can learn from. And then if you follow me on Instagram at Princess Janisa, I'll put it right here. I do a lot of makeup looks, so, and I'm affiliated with a lot of makeup companies, so you guys can use my promo codes and get discounted makeup at checkout. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys do great. Bye.